Hey y'all, it's me, the old redneck trapped in suburbia here again. You see I got a lot of stuff here in front of me. I wanted an idea for a video and I decided on this one because it's hot and we are well into hurricane season here in eastern North Carolina, and I wanted to do a little bit of a talk on disaster preparedness. This all started with talk about what's for supper. Well, I figured I wasn't hungry, the wife wasn't hungry, our little girl Juniper was hungry, so we're about to fix her dinner. This all started with, I'm gonna show you some of this stuff here in front of me. I bought some time ago a little backpacker's camp stove. Okay, if you've never seen one of these, the whole stove is inside here. Okay, get that thing out of that bag. Let me let you get a look at that. Okay, now what we do here is we fold it over like this, and fold it over like that, and fold it over like this. Okay, and that's your cooking surface. Now what we do, we take that, and we put it on our propane tank. Okay, y'all tracking how that works? Got our propane tank here. Now I'm not endorsing any of these products. These are just things that I use. If there's something that you like, then you know, go purchase it yourself. You know, I'm not in, these companies do not pay me as an endorser. I'm just a guy doing a video, y'all. Just an old redneck trapped in suburbia doing a video. While I'm talking about that, if you're enjoying these videos, give me a like, a share, and even subscribe if you would. That'd be great. I'm not trying to build no huge YouTube following, make any money. I'm just trying to pass on a little knowledge. Okay, you see we got our camp stove there. Give you a picture of what that looks like. All right, this is your control nozzle. Okay, let me see if I don't have my pocket lighter. I'm gonna have to do a second video on how to actually cook with this thing. But basically, this is your control nozzle. You turn it and the propane comes out. You light it right there. You set your pot on top here, like that there, and you cook. It's that easy. All right, now I'm doing this because it's you know, kind of a disaster preparedness video. It might be a little bit long. You know, tornadoes happen in Tennessee Valley where most of my family are. Lots of tornadoes this time of year. We here in eastern North Carolina get hurricanes, and you know, we get tornadoes too, and sometimes just big thunderstorms, and they can knock your electricity out for a while. What we in Alabama call power is to power out where you're at. Do y'all got any power? You know, you hear that a lot. Okay, so this is to kind of help give you some ideas of, you know, you don't have to always order pizza. You don't have to always, you know, eat cold canned food. You can do something like this, make yourself a nutritious meal, and just make it through the few days, sometimes a week or so of no electricity. Okay, now you know, when it rains a lot, you get a lot of mosquitoes. Okay, you see you got your standard mosquito spray here. I just use some of that because yes, even here at almost 6 o'clock in the evening in very hot, humid North Carolina, the mosquitoes are bad. We've had a lot of rain recently. First thing you can do if you got a lot of standing water in your yard, then go ahead and get rid of all that standing water. Any buckets or pots or anything that is just holding water. That's a little bit difficult for me to do because if you look around my yard, I've got a lot of elephant ear plants, and those collect a lot of water down in those stems. Okay, but you got different formulations of spray. Hang on a minute, that's my neighbors over there having a little fun. Apparently they have some leftover fireworks. I love this neighborhood. Okay, but you know, always have you a good flashlight available. All right, we like a product called a thermocell. Okay, this is the thermocell. There's many different apparatuses, however you want to say it. But basically what you do, I'm gonna go ahead and replace this cartridge because see, there's a cartridge under here. Okay, little butane cartridge. This comes in this kit, refill kit. You get 4 butane cartridges and a whole bunch of pads. Now these cartridges last for about 8 hours. Okay, that is if you don't forget to turn it off, you'll have plenty of cartridge. Okay, I've already went ahead and replaced the pad in this one. Let me see if I got any pads. Okay, I don't have any pads, but you see the little blue right here. There's a little blue pad in there. Okay, that's your repellent. When this particular model, what you do is got a little base here, you turn it, okay? Turn it to on, and then you click it again, and it fires up, and got a little window in here. See the little window where you can tell where it's working. You'll see a little glowing element. You can put your hand over that and see if it's warming up. Now if it's already hot, I wouldn't recommend that, it could burn you. But you just get that sucker lit, and she's lit now. I can see that. And you just sit that down. That gives you 15 feet in diameter. No mosquitoes, black flies, deer flies, horse flies. I wish it worked on house flies. You can see one of them already got me before I put the spray on, and I'm over here scratching. But it don't work on house flies. I don't know. I do know of a few methods to control some of the house flies, but we'll get that at a later video. Okay. Also, you know, if you buy, there's a lot of different companies out here. I've got a couple here. We caught a couple of these on sale, 72-hour food kits. We'd buy them up every now and then, and that way you have a little something in case and they're relatively expensive for what you get. You see, this is 72-hour food supply. This is for 6 people, okay, for 3 days. Had a lot of food in that little bitty bag. Now, of course, it may not be stuff that you eat every day or stuff that you would like to eat every day, but it's about survival. It's about making it through a few days without electricity. Now, it's gonna be hot, and there ain't nothing I can do about the heat unless you got a generator. I'll do a video on generator maintenance later, okay? But always maintain your generator. Boy, that mosquito's just wearing me out. That thing itches, okay? But another thing you can do, if you don't have a candle, my wife created emergency candles. All this is, let me take this off. We call them e-candles. This is nothing but a wick. Well, it's I think this particular thing is a piece of yarn and some Crisco shortening. That's right. This thing will burn for like 8 hours. Okay, so you can melt that Crisco and pour it down in this can and have you an emergency candle if you need one. Okay, we did that just for fun, just to see how it would work. But and always make sure you have some hydration. I like sports drinks, and though this is not hydration, I'm gonna bid y'all adieu, call this video an end, and when we go to cook this soup here, chicken noodle soup, I'm gonna show you how we fire up the doggone camp cooker, okay? All right, a little bit of my hydration, a little bit, not a lot now. All right, y'all be safe. We'll see you out there.